Wine for me cocky till you feel better. Yeah, you a champion body broker. Show me your skills, you a real fucker. Me want fuck you on your grandmother veranda. You make me girl, can you get pleasure? You pray the pum pum.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl lydcenzo back in with another banger video. So today, I don't know what I'm calling it. I think I'm gonna call it my, prom hairstylist horror story. Honestly, I was supposed to do this video from months back when I was a senior in high school. Now I'm a freshman / sophomore in college, and I still haven't done this video, but it's getting done today because it gets me upset every time I think about it, and y'all need to know what I had to go through on that day. Months before prom, I didn't even know if I wanted to go for real because we was the first prom out of COVID. A lot of people were saying that they wasn't really going. It's just a lot of factors that go into it, and I knew that in terms of like hair, makeup, nails, like when you're a girl, like you just have to book all these appointments. I don't know how it is with like guys nowadays, but like all you gotta do is get a lineup, like you're straight, like you're good to go. We have to do all these extra stuff just to look cute, and I'm just not feeling it. Like I'm tired of doing this. Like I'm really tired of doing it. I find a nail tech, I find a makeup artist, and honestly the most important part to me was my hair, and I could not find a hairstylist. Everybody was booked for the day that I wanted, which was the same day, because I wanted my hair to be nice and fresh. Like I didn't want to get it the day before, 2 days before, and I had to maintain it for prom day. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to do, straight out the chair, and I'm getting my makeup done and I'm on the way. You know what I'm saying? So I finally find a hairstylist. Now on the booking site, it says the service says frontal wig install. Hair must be dropped off 2 to 3 business days prior, weekends included. 1 hour 30 minutes, $180. When you press book now, it takes you straight to the calendar to show the availability. It does not say come with your hair wash and blow dry, come with this, come with that. It doesn't say that in the booking policy. Keep that in mind. So 2 to 3 days before, actually probably like 2 to 3 days before, my wig comes in the mail, and I'm like, okay mom, let's go drop it off at this girl's house. Mind you, I'm in Brooklyn and this girl is in Queens. And it's not like the straight off the belt Parkway, Queens. Like this is like on the outskirts of all the way behind JFK. Like I've never been there before. Like it's like a ghost town back there. It's wild far, like it's wild deep. So I'm like, all right, but I think like right now her booking site has changed up a little bit, but at the time it said like don't drop it off past 5 p.m. or something like that, or 6 p.m. So I'm like, okay mom, it's like an hour before 5 or 6 p.m. I can't remember what the time was, but it's an hour before. I'm like, mom, we gotta get going so we could drop it off. I don't want to get like a same day customization fee, because she was petty like that. She was gonna charge me like that. So I'm like, all right, I don't want to have to pay that. So I'm like, mom, let's go. So we get on the road, whatever, we make it there. I drop it off. I probably pulled up to the spot around like, oh, I'm lying. It said don't drop it off past 4 p.m. So I probably make it to the spot like 3:58, and we're parked up in front of the house, and I didn't get out the house to put the hair. The instruction was to put the hair in the mailbox. I didn't get out the car to put the wig in the mailbox until probably like 2 minutes after that. So it was probably 4 p.m. on the dot. But the point is, and it was a little Ring camera outside too. Keep that in mind, because that's very important for the story. I was there. Like I was there. It's nobody telling. It's on camera. Like it's on camera. I was there when I was supposed to be there. I was there at 4:08 p.m. when I dropped the hair off. First of all, it was 4:08 p.m. and I was already on the road back to Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I'm like, okay, cool. I don't really feel comfortable leaving my wig outside in these people's mailbox. I'm thinking people's gonna steal it, but like I said, it's on the outskirts, so nobody was stealing it. But point is, I'm like, when I got on the road, I'm thinking, okay, let me send a text to this girl to let her know that hair is there, and you do not need to be charging me a customization fee. The night before prom, before I got home, I was at my boyfriend's house and he was helping me braid my hair. We get finished with that. I get home like early morning, 1 o'clock, and I'm like, something is telling me I think she's the type to, like, I don't know, maybe that was God just telling me like she was the type to, you know, she's not gonna braid my hair. Basically, if you don't braid your hair, you can't put the wig on. So I'm calling my cousin, I'm praying she's up. I'm like, yo, can you come, like, you know, braid my hair in the morning, like in a couple hours actually, because by this time it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. My appointment is for 11 a.m. next day. So I'm calling her, I'm like, yo, can you come braid my hair, whatever. And she's like, yeah, I'll come do it. I'm like, I'm gonna send you an Uber and all of that. Like 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, I need you at my house braiding my hair because we gotta go. So she's like, all right, I'm gonna come, da, da, da. She didn't even sleep that night. She didn't sleep. So she was actually the one that woke me up. Prom morning, she woke me up. So I call her the Uber, she come into the crib, yada yada yada. She braid my hair, everything straight. So I'm like, all right. We had to go pick up the IA at the rental company, which was in Long Island, around like, I think 9:30. That was the time we were supposed to pick it up for. So we leaving the house around 8:30, and we was a little late getting there because we had to pick up my grandma because she was helping us throughout the day or whatever. So we get there, whatever, we get the keys, yada yada yada. By the time we get there, it was bare traffic that day. I don't know if the devil was busy. Like he was trying to get me, like he was getting me so tight. Like y'all gotta understand, like I can't stress this enough, and this is not even the worst part of the story. By this time it's like 11:30, 11:45. Excuse me, that was nasty. It's like 11:45. So one thing that we did not do when we was creating this plan for today, we did not put the Addy for the girls' place, like my hairstylist appointment, my hair appointment. We did not put that address from the rental company. So I'm thinking, you know, Long Island, Queens, not that far apart, but on the map it was talking about some 35 minutes. Like I was not gonna make it in time. And the booking policy has stated, and this is just off the top of my head, like I could go back and read it, but I don't feel like doing that right now. The booking policy has said, like, I think something about 15 minutes your appointment is canceled or something like that. So I think you had like a 10 or 15 minute grace period, and after that your appointment was canceled. So at this point I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, damn, we're not gonna make it. And when I tell y'all, I've never seen this much traffic in my life. Like I'm telling you, the devil was on a mission for some reason. I don't know what was going on. And it was raining, like whole day it was raining. Like it was raining. I'm gonna get to that because that's also an important part of the story. At this point I'm about to cry. Like I'm like, oh my god, like we is not about to make this. Like, oh my god. And the only thing I could do was text her, because honestly she was the only one that could do my hair. Like I had nobody else. I had no plan B, no backup plan, nothing. Mind you, my makeup appointment, like I think it was for like 2 p.m. in Brooklyn. So in my eyes, a wig install it said an hour and 30 minutes, right? The wig install from 11 hour and 30 minutes would be 12:30. When I get on the road back to Brooklyn, like I should have definitely made it to my makeup appointment in time. But because we had picked up the IA late, there was traffic on the road, it was raining, I had got to the appointment late, like everything was pushed back. So I'm on the road, I'm frustrated, I'm texting her, I'm like, hey, good afternoon, I am on my way to my appointment, however there's traffic and I'm coming from Brooklyn. I just wanted to let you know beforehand in case I arrive a little beyond the grace period. I'm prepared to pay any late fee, but please don't cancel my appointment, ... It's my prom day. Also, my hair is already braided down, I'm praying that you understand. She texted me, she said, how late, question mark. I said 23 minutes according to the GPS. She said, and are you aware that there's a fee for dropping the hair late? I said, yes, I'm aware. However, I did drop the hair on Monday. Is that considered late? Also, I'm 4 minutes away. She said, yes, you did, but you dropped the hair after 5, so it's considered late. I said, actually, I dropped it before then, but I sent a message on my way back to Brooklyn. I believe I even seen your mom or someone living in your residence walk out as well when I was sitting in the car outside. However, if that's still against your policy and you insist on the fee, how much is that as well? She said, I have a ring. She's talking about our Ring camera. So when I checked, it was like 2/3 minutes before you sent that message, which is still after 5. I ignored her because at that point I'm just getting frustrated, because I know that I came to your residency on time, and I know regardless of what you have, show me the proof. That's what I should have said, but I wasn't thinking about all of that because it was just like, I'm just not thinking about that. I'm just thinking about making it there. Like at this point, you're just trying, you're money hungry. Like you're mad money hungry. You're just trying to get me to pay like more than I should be paying. Like you're taking advantage of the fact that I'm late for one, and for two is my prom day, so you know I'm willing to pay you any price, because that's what I told you. That's what I told you. Anybody with human decency would understand that. And I understand that it's a business, yes, but you're literally taking advantage of me. Like literally. So I texted her, I said, okay, I'm outside. How much is my total after the fees? She said, come to the back. You're styling, so depending on what style you're doing, then I'll have the total, and the rest is paid in cash. So at this point, I arrived to the hair appointment, and it starts raining. So it wasn't even inside her house. First of all, I had to pee. And matter of fact, I'm not even about to talk about her house situation. She does her hair in the back shed, like in a like a garden shed in the back that's turned into like a hair studio. So before we go in the back, I think she had told me, she said, okay, well, before I start, your total is $385 or something like that. When I tell you my mouth dropped open, what do you mean? What do you mean? That's how true it is. Like my bag just fell. Like that's how true it is. What do you mean my hair came up to $385 on top of the fact that I already paid for the hair? Are you insane? Like, are you stupid? Like, what do you mean $385? So at this point, I'm trying to figure out, how do we jump from $180 to $385? So she's gonna tell me, oh well, you know, I can't do the math right now. Like, I'm just getting upset thinking about it again. There's a $50 late fee, and there's a $75 same day customization fee, and another your light skin fee. Like, she was just talking about like all these different fees that was just not making sense to me. What are you talking about? Like, what are you really saying? At this point, I'm getting frustrated. Like, I'm really about to spaz out. And my mom's came up, and she's telling me, calm down. She's like, oh, you know, I'll just pay it, like whatever, just go. And I know my mom was so frustrated, because it's like, we budgeted for everything. We budgeted the amount of money we needed for hair, nails, makeup, the dress. Like, keep in mind, it's custom made. So we're keeping in mind all the car, like everything. Like, we kept all this stuff, the prom ticket, like we're keeping all of this stuff. You know, we had planned all this stuff out, and for you to tell us, mind you, we had to pay that in cash. Like, we don't even carry around cash. Like, me and my mom both use card everywhere all the time. Talking about some $385. Like, I'm really about to go crazy. And my mom is like, well, you either, like, you know, just telling me, like, you know, we either pay it or you just don't go to prom. At this point, I'm telling her, let's just not go to prom, because it's not working out. Like, it's just not working out. But she said she'll pay it, so I'm like, all right, whatever. So I go sit down. She taking her sweet time to do my hair, like, and we doing it, and I'm telling her, I'm like, I'm obviously frustrated. Like, I'm in the chair like this, and I'm texting my friend Khalees, I'm texting my boyfriend, I'm texting my brother, like, I'm texting everybody, because I'm so heated at this point. Like, are you serious, bro? So I'm texting everybody, whatever, and then I find out some family stuff that I'm not gonna say on camera, but it really heated me even more, like even more, to the point where I'm texting my boyfriend, and he like, what are you talking about? $300, damn near $400. Like, his grandma, like, his grandma is talking about where is she? Like, she's gonna come get me and get my money back. Like, it was serious. Like, I'm telling y'all, that y'all really had to be there. Like, if you know, you know, you have to be there. Like, I'm telling you. So I'm here, I'm texting everybody, and I had a feeling that she was like looking over at my phone, but I really don't care. Like, I really do not care. I'm on BT, like, I'm on T's. I'm so tight. Like, I'm so tight. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So she started talking to me, and it's just like, do you know what you just did? Like, why are you even talking to me even? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what are you doing? But she's still talking to me. She like, I'm telling her, I'm like, can you like speed it up, because I have to I'm still trying to make my makeup appointment, mind you. Time is just passing. Yeah, y'all. So I'm still trying to make my makeup appointment. I'm asking her to hurry up. She gonna try to send me recommendations. Like, she stops doing my hair, she gonna try to send me recommendations on makeup artists, talking about something. Well, maybe you can hit them up, you know, DM them. Who even checks their DMs that fast? talking about maybe you can DM them and they can squeeze you in today, da 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 da, like trying to be helpful. Like, you're fake and you're a weird ass bitch talking about some, like, you know, like you live in New York, bro. Like, you know how this stuff goes. Like, you're really fake as fuck, bro. Like, trying to be nice to me after what you just did, like, and fake nice at that, because you already know how this is about to play out. But besides that, she's also on FaceTime with her friend, like, full blown having a conversation instead of doing my hair. Like, instead of doing my hair, I could have been out the chair like 30 minutes ago. Like, I'm telling y'all, it was so bad. I could have been grimy. Like, I could have been grimy and I could have left without paying her. Like, I could have did that, but I didn't do that. I'm just not that type of person. I'm not the type of person that she is, so I would never do that to somebody. I know that this part of the story is about the hairstylist, really, but it gets worse. Like, the story gets worse, so I'm just gonna keep going. So after that, I get an Uber. I'm going back to Brooklyn. At this point, it is an hour past the time I'm supposed to have my makeup appointment, and instead of canceling, like, my makeup appointment, my makeup artist really tries to, like, help me out. I understand it's a business, but hold on, y'all. I need to eat this spicy stuff because my nose is getting a little clogged. So yeah, y'all. Get up in there. So yeah. My makeup artist really tried to help me, because instead of canceling my appointment because I was that late, she gave me like a credit. She said, okay, well, you can use this appointment for your graduation day, instead of me just canceling the appointment and I lose all my money, because I did have to pay half of the amount for a deposit. So I'm like, okay, cool, but I still have to find a makeup artist in the meantime. So my cousin had found a makeup artist, and I think she had charged me like $100, and she was available for like as soon as I came back to Brooklyn. So I'm like, I bet. So I get to my makeup appointment. My makeup appointment goes smooth. Like, that's probably the only good thing about my whole day was my makeup appointment. And the lashes were like very extra and like not what I'm used to. I don't like big lashes like that, like them spider web lashes. But that's all she had, so that I couldn't really complain. At least she did it for me, period. So I go back home. Whilst I'm in this Uber, it starts raining even heavier. So now I get a call. Oh, the photographer is not gonna make it because of the weather. Like, can this day get any worse? Like, I'm telling y'all. And we were supposed to go to like the Brooklyn Museum, I think, and take these fire pictures. Like, I had my mind set on this day since I was like in elementary school, and for it to turn out like this was just very disappointing. So I couldn't even have my professional pictures taken. So I get back to the house, and I guess they're trying to like have this little makeshift like send off for me, because it was supposed to be like outdoors and stuff like that. Actually, it might have had also been at the museum, but because it was raining, like, my mom had to put tents on. Well, she didn't have to, but you know, she was trying to make the best for me. She was trying to like put tents outside and stuff, like this big backdrop that said 22, like the numbers or whatever, you know, just so I could like have some place where my family and my friends could take pictures with me before I leave to go to prom. All this time I've never seen my prom dress. Like, I sat down with the designer, I helped create, you know, my vision came to life on paper, but I've never had fittings for my prom dress up till prom day. Like, I didn't see it, I didn't know how it looked, I didn't know how it fit, nothing. So I come home, and the dress is there waiting for me finally, because I haven't seen it, like I said, any other time. So I try on the dress, and the dress fits okay, but like it's too big for me. Like, it's too big for me. So my designer is literally upstairs in my room sewing, like helping me, like sewing me into the dress because it's too big. Like, he's sewing me into the dress, and it turned out like exactly how I wanted it. It was still a little bit loose, but it turned out exactly how I wanted it. I was happy with how it came out. The colors were bomb. It matched my boyfriend's suit perfectly. And my hair was like getting frizzy because of the rain. Like, I had to take pictures under the tent in the rain. Like, everything just turned out bad. So the good part about it, like when my boyfriend seen me, he was so loving, like he adored me so much. Like he told me how beautiful I was. He got me flowers, he got me a corsage. His family was there, my family was there. It was so beautiful. Like, I know, my man, like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, he took me to prom, and I really do appreciate that. And when we got to prom, it was so bad. Like, prom was so bad. Prom, in my opinion, is very overrated. Like, you know, that's why you never see people posting like videos and stuff when they're really at prom. It's mostly like about the getting ready process that they post about, like how good they look and everything like that. But you know, the food at prom, trash. The music, trash. Like, it's just not giving what y'all think it's supposed to give, like from the movies and stuff like that. It's just not that. So I didn't post anything from prom, like to the point where my friends, like outside of the school, is texting me like, yo, you good, like what's going on, like, because I haven't posted anything. So that was that. To the point where, like, in the middle of it, me and my boyfriend wanted to, like, we were gonna Uber to a restaurant in my big prom dress and his stool and tie. We was gonna go to a restaurant, like, let's ditch this popsicle stand. Back to this hairstylist, she gonna text me after the appointment is done to say, send me pictures and videos. And I never responded to her. Never responded to her, because what do you mean? Like, you really take advantage of me like that? And you're gonna tell me to send you pictures and videos? You done lost your mind. Lost it. Completely lost your mind. I hope y'all get it. Like, I know it may not seem like, oh, it was the end of the world, but no, it was. Especially, like, as a girl, like, y'all should know what I'm talking about. It's just like, we look forward to this day for so long. And for all that to happen, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, it all happened because of the hairstylist. I'm jacking it. Like, I'm blaming her for everything. Like, I'm blaming her for global warming. Like, I'm blaming her. Like, I just, you know, it was just all her fault. Like, everything was pushed back because of her. And honestly, like, you know, me being late was not her fault. Like, she did not have to do my hair, but she definitely took advantage of me, and I still think about that to this day. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, and I hope you guys tune into my next videos. And I hope none of this ever happens to y'all. If y'all are, you know, younger than me or in lower grades than me and y'all are watching this, I hope y'all have an amazing prom. Nothing like how I had. Tune into my next video, because I know that you know that it's a lit situation every time it's together on Cenzo Nation, and that's on period. We out.
Get the truth.